My name's Donna Miner, and I just want to offer my sincerest condolences to the Boersma family. I know none of you know me. Um, I met John in 2014 over the phone, actually. Mark had reached out to me and told me that John was having a hard time and he was struggling and asked me if I'd be willing to talk to him. Well, long story short, John called me, and he had just, the relationship that he was in just ended. He was heartbroken. He really didn't feel like going on in this life was something that there was a reason to do. And when that happened, and I don't know how Mark knew that I would have a story that would impact John the way it did, but I'd like to tell you all the story. I'll make it quick, because ultimately this is about John, and this is about the loss that you're all feeling right now and the amazing individual that John was and how he impacted so many people. And he truly was a gift. So when he called me that day, we talked for a long time. And I'm happy to say that over the years, we talked a lot. From 2014, I would touch base with him like once or twice a year. And so he just found his place into my heart. So when he called me, I shared this story with him. Years ago, I was 27 years old and went through a divorce. And I had dated this person for 8 months. He moved in with me and my 2 small kids. And we knew we were going to get married. But that was just in the plans. It was going to happen. Well, it didn't happen. He ended up breaking up with me. And the last time he left my house, I had this house with a big picture window. And the last time he left, as he pulled out, my dad pulled in. And my dad's name was Henry. And I was sobbing. I was in my living room just sobbing. And Aaron was the person in my life that just left. Broke my heart. My heart was shattered, just like John's. Everything John was saying to me, I could feel it. I could feel his pain. And I remember feeling that same pain. And my dad walked in and he looked at me and he says, Mihita, why are you crying? And I said, well, Aaron just left. My heart is broken. And he said, it's not about you. He said, it's not about you. It's about the life you've changed. It's about that person. It's not about you. It's about what he's driving away with. You gave him your love. You were there for him. He was part of a family. You know, family didn't judge him. We accepted him with open arms. It's not about you. It's about what he's driving away with. So I shared that story with John. And it seemed to kind of ease his pain a little bit. And then we just stayed in touch and we talked, and I, stayed on top of him doing the extra stuff he did for the show Nashville, and how he always loved to dress like Jack Sparrow. We talked about that and the love he had for his family. And my most recent conversation was 3 months ago, because I'm writing a book about him, and I thanked him for something. And this is what, if there's anything I and my friend Joey can do to ease the pain of what you're going through and to share a piece of John, this is it. Not very long after I shared that story with him, John sent me lyrics to a song, and I was so touched, because it made me it confirmed to me not only that I was able to pass on a lesson from my dad to John and it made a difference, but that there was such wisdom in it and such comfort. And maybe there's some wisdom in it for each of you as well. And I feel like that would be John's message to you. And it's incredible. So from 2014 to now, I've sent it to different musicians in a band off and on for 20 years. I've given it to so many people. And recently, I want to say November, December-ish, I sent these lyrics to my friend Joey when he was in Hawaii. And a couple of days after I got word that John had passed, I received the song from Joey, and I am super excited to share that with all of you, and I really hope that it can give you comfort. And I want you to know that John will live on not only in all of our hearts, but he's going to live on through this song and through this message that the song has. And we are going to do everything we can to get this song out there to be heard by many people, because we really feel like it is impactful. And more than anything, it's a part of John that will live on forever.